The passion runs deep here in Norman, Oklahoma, or as they say, sooner born and sooner bred, and when I die, I'll be sooner dead. Welcome to Oklahoma and the home of the Sooners. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on another SEC rival, the Oklahoma Sooners. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And he's going to run it back. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the offense on first down. Looking to throw, it's Arnold. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Got the quick pass. Man, you have to do everything in your power not to let your momentum carry you out of bounds short of the first down marker.
And I would argue, too, maybe you run your route a little bit deeper. You got to understand where the first down marker is and where I got to get to. But, yeah, I'm not running out of bounds. I'm lowering my shoulder and trying to get as much yardage as I can to make this fourth down manageable.
Wants to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. This offense has a second down play. Takes the handoff. It's Mars. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Just ran him over. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Pocket starts to collapse. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
He didn't get big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Arnold. Quickly complete. You know this sophomore has a big arm, and there were some revolutions on that one. They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11.
Here we go. 6-9-1. Gators score. Gorilla.
He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that.
They played that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it, and they convert. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! The old Larynx is going to get a workout today with all these Boomer Sooners cascading down here in Oklahoma.
I do love that about college football, the individual chance you get. And when you get going early, when you get going and get this crowd going in the game, and they can be a big part of it, man, it energizes the whole team. And you hear what in this stadium, Reese?
Boomer!
Sooner!
And he added the extra point. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. They'll run it. He breaks the tackle. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Afterburners coming. At the 20. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
How many ways can I get it to my guys who can fly, who are playmakers, and let them make big plays? This is another one you've seen. Catch the football, flip it ahead really quickly, get it to a burner, going full speed across the formation. He gets the edge, makes the big play.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Now listen, the defense won that play. As an offense here, the key, David, you can't go back-to-back negative plays. You got to be smart with the football here. Looks like you're going to have to throw it. You just can't force it. You got to make sure you're playing with that clock in your head. You can't take a sack.
And I think this is...
Touchdown, Bama! What a grab and go for the score.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Ready to try the point after. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Barnes. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Got a man, it's Barnes. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the 1st down. Looking for room, it's Barnes. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking for a man. It's Arnold. Quick completion on the out route. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught, close to the marker, it's Burks. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. And the Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Snares it outside, it's Thompson. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. From the gun. Caught in the backfield, it's Barnes. Touchdown Sooners! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. They're just about ready to kick it away. Fair catch, called for and made. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the air on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Looking to pass. It's Milroe. He's got his man. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. All lined up and ready to go for a great 2nd half ahead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football, and you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
On second down, he's looking downfield, using the quick game. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up second.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Alabama quickly back to the line. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On fourth down, going to the air. He'll pull it down. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the first down. Just so hard to defend.
The give to the back. Bulls his way forward. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. Buys a little time. Keeps the legs moving. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
Well, two things I love by the quarterback on that play. One, his ability to flush outside the pocket and make a quick decision. No one's open and I'm taking off and running. And two, get out of bounds. No need to take a big hit. Just save yourself, save the body. Fresh set of downs coming up. Well done.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The hand to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Offense set on first down. On the move, it's Haynes. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Oklahoma 14, Alabama 7.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. The run to the left. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up to add another. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
To throw, it's Arnold. Quickly complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Sooners racing to the line in a hurry-up. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Got his man down the middle. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Slam to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet. Right there, I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the 1st down.
It's a good job, too, there on 3rd down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's 3rd and long or 3rd and inches, you just have to go execute. They do it.
The corners are walked up tight. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to throw it again. Good timing on the quick out. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 2nd down coming up. From the gun. Give on the inside. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. A field goal attempt from this spot would be 52 yards out. A few yards on 3rd down would make it easier. Scanning the field, it's Arnold. Fires to the middle. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. It's the 4th quarter. It's a tie ball game. You need a stop. What an unbelievable job forcing the interception, creating offensive opportunity for your offense to go out and win this ball game.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. Feeling some heat. He'll pull it down and run. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He's going to run it. At the 35, he's loose.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys too, so good luck stopping him.
He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. Looking deep down the right side. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Touchdown, Alabama! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
This crowd went from going bananas cheering their